a big shot. That's going to be a 6. He was waiting for that, waiting for a little bit of room around the off stump where he could swing his bat freely.
Just a flick. Just a flick. That's all it is from Marlon Samuel. In the air and a very, very easy catch. Tried to play a shot, just stopped on him. And no mistakes from Virat Kohli. Ravindra Jadeja gets his first, and it's the 3rd wicket down in the form of Marlon Samuels.
He's gone for 24 and the Windies 36 for 3.
That'll be a boundary. A big appeal. They think that it could be out. Kohli's checking. Jadeja is saying yes, go. Well, every bowler says go for it. So they've not been very lucky with their reviews. Well, it's a reluctant, uncertain review by Virat Kohli.
But Jadeja was so passionate about it that Virat Kohli said, okay, let's go for it. Their record with reviews in this series has been terrible for India. They've lost 2 in the last 2 matches in the first 4 overs. Now, if that is just bad, it might be one of their better ones.
Tracker says, has it pitched on the stumps? Yes, it has. Impact is in line, and it's hitting the stumps in. He's got it right. And it's hitting well below the top. And that's a big wicket. That is a huge wicket.
And Jadeja beats Dhoni. Might have gone from 9 to a left-arm spinner. 53 for 4.
Shot again. There's a fielder there this time, and he takes the catch. Plan coming into fruition, and India getting their 5th wicket.
75. This could be... Yes! Taken a low tumbling catch. Kedar Jadhav is the man out there. It was barely carried to him. Yes, another wicket gone. Short ball again. After Yorker, a short one from Bumrah.
Fabian Allen going for it again. Another wicket. Kedar Jadhav being a little easy. It did carry to him all the way. But Allen is gone, scoring 4 is 66 for 6. Jason Holder still there. And he will get a boundary. A rare one, because we've only had 6 so far in the innings for the Windies.
Appeal. Was it outside the off stump? The impact. Umpire Paul Wilson had a good close look. MSD is having a look at it as well. What will Virat do? Impact, and he goes for it.
Checking with the no ball, no problem with that. But if you see Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he was right behind the stumps. Dhoni doesn't head towards the leg side, just the one step, but eventually finishing behind the stumps. It's the impact, the umpire's call. Looks pretty good.
Ball tracking finally. Impact on off stump. Goes on to hit the stumps. Umpire's call, which is not out. Stays with it. It's a good call. I thought it was a good call because end of the day was hitting the stump.
Magnificent hit. That long reach, nice flow of the bat. And Jason Holder, like Sanjay mentioned, is probably looked the best batsman in the Windies side.
Oh, that should be taken. Another batsman succumbing to that drive, which has not gone down well. Khalil brought into the attack, immediately strikes, and he's absolutely chuffed.
Interesting to see the release. The speed of the last delivery was 126.4. Did he deceive him with the cutter? Young Khalil getting a 2nd wicket. Looks like conventional seam up is just sitting on the deck. It's similar to Marlon Samuel, sitting high on the bat. And for the 2nd time, he's seeing Kedar Jadhav taking a low catch. Once in the deep, this time at mid-off, and Khalil Has picked up 2 important wickets. Jason Holder, the best batsman in the Windies lineup, gone, and they're struggling at 87 for 7. Got excellent deception, but this was taken in the full and very well placed, along with the good timing by Bishu. They'll get a boundary, get off the mark with that boundary. It's 92 for 7.
Slog sweep, it is very high in the air. Ambati Rayudu gets underneath it, and it's the 8th wicket. He made it look very easy. He's a very good fielder, and Kuldeep Yadav gets his first wicket.
He likes playing that shot. Saw that in the test match as well, but picked the wrong one. The googly tried to go against the turn, sliced it, went high up in the air, and a good catch from Ambati Rayudu, making sure there's nobody around him. An easy one. Another wicket, wicket number 8 at the score of 94. It's Kemo Paul gone for 5.
There's that leg spin outside the off stump. That's going to be runs, 4 of them. Brings up the 100 for the Windies. Still, it's been tough going for them. Taken. Another wicket has fallen. Kedar Jadhav takes a good catch. Jadeja. It's Jadeja's hub today, the sports hub. It's a 3rd catch for Kedar Jadhav. And he goes for 5. It's 103 for 9.
And that should be out plumb. He missed it completely. Don't go for it, my man. You've got no option. You've got no option. But because you've got 1 review left, might as well go for it. But looks like it's plumb in front.
For Shane Thomas. This occasion, bat not making contact with the ball. Coming down possibly a little bit late as well. Looks fairly adjacent to the dressing room. They're just a few meters short of that. There it is. Crashing into middle and leg. Jadeja gets his 4th. And West Indies' batting has been an issue right through this trip. Test matches, a couple of glimpses of some strong batting performances in a couple of one-days, but back to square one as we come to the end of this Paytm one-day series. All out for 122nd. Another decent batting performance. 4 wickets versus Bangladesh in the very first match, so this is what India need. Take a little break at this stage, and shortly the Indian batsmen will be coming out to bat.
Hero ISL returns with FC Pune City versus Jamshedpur FC today at 7 p.m. Live on the Star Sports Network, Northeast Live, Hotstar and Jio TV.
प्रेशर सिचुएशन है, कूल दिमाग की सख्त जरूरत है।
कबड्डी 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 धड़क धड़क झगड़ झगड़ कबड्डी ले पंगा। इतना जबरदस्त एक्शन कि लगे खुद ही खेल रहे हो। 1 सेकंड भी छोड़ना मना है। ये नहीं देखा तो क्या देखा?
यही है Vivo Pro कबड्डी पावर्ड बाय थम्स अप चार्ज्ड। हर शाम 7:30 बजे लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर। ICC Women's World T20 Semi-Final 2 India vs England 23rd November Friday at 5:20 AM live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
This broadcast is brought to you in association with Be Natural Juices and Beverages.
Bangladesh vs Windies first test tomorrow at 8:45 AM live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar. Hero I-League Shillong Lajong FC vs Minerva Punjab FC 23rd November Friday at 5 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network, Hotstar and Jio TV.
Watch the Hero Indian Super League in Hindi on a new channel, Star Sports 3. अपनी फुटबॉल का अपना चैनल।
बज गए हैं उठ जाओ अब घर वालों धोनी और धोनी अपने घर पर आएंगे सुबह को तेरी वंडरफुल बनाएंगे सुपरस्टार्स की बेस्ट मेमोरीज फिर दिखाएंगे मॉर्निंग के लेजी मोमेंट्स क्रेजी बनवाएंगे
लेट तक सोना भूल जाइए क्रिकेट से जुड़ी चटपटी कहानियां यहीं पाइए ओपनिंग स्पेल रोज सुबह 8 से 10 बजे तक स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क पर।
देश खड़ा है देश के लिए रास्ते कितने भी मुश्किल हो मंजिल दूर नहीं है।
सपोर्ट करो इंडिया क्योंकि ये खेलेंगे देश के लिए। आ रहा है ओडिशा हॉकी वर्ल्ड कप 28 नवंबर से 16 दिसंबर तक लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स सेलेक्ट और हॉटस्टार पर।
Watch FC Pune City versus Jamshedpur FC as the Hero ISL resumes today at 7 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network Northeast Live, Hotstar and Geo TV.
अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो आज के मैचेस है ये तो
Patna Pirates versus Tamil Thalaivas, and after that Gujarat Fortune Giants versus U Mumbai today at 7:30 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
Jason Holder leading his team, trying to defend 104 runs that his team has put on the board, and Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma looking to finish it out as early as possible.
Two Indian openers will make their way to the crease. They've been amongst the runs, more so the one on the right, Rohit Sharma. Two massive centuries in this ODI series so far for him. He's been in fine form. But in the last match, they had a good, solid opening partnership of 71. Shikhar Dhawan has looked good every time he's come out to bat. Kimar Roach with the new ball.
In this India effort. Because yes, he's got 100 runs, he's been looking good, but he hasn't been able to convert that.
Shikhar Dhawan, that's been the kind of form that he's been in the series. He's played very attackingly, right from the word go. Oh, that was quick and it was swinging as well. It should get a couple of runs. Did well actually, Dhawan, to get some bat on it. 146 kilometers per hour, that ball.
Certainly, yes. I think that was pretty nippy. Oh, there he is! Action replay. Action replay of Guwahati. Exactly the same way he gets out again to Oshane Thomas.
Big wicket for the Windies. Well, they don't have a big total, but they can make an impression in this match still with wickets. The first, Shikhar Dhawan. Nice tight off-stump line, short of a length. Just playing across the line, inside edge. Again, his nemesis, Oshane Thomas, his second wicket in ODI cricket. Is that yet again of Shikhar Dhawan, who's gone for 6. It's 6 for 1.
The captain is in and he is off the mark in style. Just a push, goes all the way. It's 10 for 1. Glorious. That is a signature Rohit Sharma shot. 14 for 1.
That's the hallmark of Rohit in good form. Timing, waiting for the ball, gets into position very early with that initial front foot press. And timing.
Dropped with an outside edge. Extra bounce from Oshane Thomas. And Jason Holder, the culprit. And Virat was late on this one. Look at this shot. And before the bat could come down, it had already got the outside edge. Should have been taken. Boy, this guy's strong. hits the deck, gets the bounce. Surprised just 140 kilometers on the speed gun, but I guess it's the bounce that makes it. Goes full, and Virat Kohli just signs up another cover drive.
We keep talking about great batsmen, top batsmen being in the moment. It's a drop catch of a back foot, and the very next ball, this is what he does. Gets his foot in front, his body weight in front as well, and creams it through covers. That's what staying in the moment is. You play the ball.
You don't bowl that. You don't bowl that to that man. He just eases you. It's a big boundary. And we've been lauding the fact that the bowlers are something otherwise somewhere else. That is just so beautiful to watch. The Nataraja of Indian batting.
And one of the reasons that he's been picked in that test squad to Australia, because he loves space and bounce. The ball is not seaming or swinging. He can be a good player. He's quick, Ocean Thomas. That last ball was almost 150 kilometers per hour. But look at the time that Rohit Sharma had to pull that away. He's never had any issue with.
How good is that? It's a big ground, timed to perfection, and graceful as ever.
Makes it look so simple. Using the pace. But look at the head position and the balance. Very still. It's only the hands and the shoulder which is moving. Everything else.
No ball. Rohit Sharma was walking. But thankfully for him, it's a no ball. O'Shane Thomas has been unlucky. First it was the captain, now it's himself whom he has to blame, because Rohit Sharma had nicked it and he was walking.
But that's a massive, that's a real big no ball. He's celebrating, but it had to stop it. Dear, oh dear, what have I done? Rohit Sharma decided to walk Virat Kohli back.
Goes for it, it's high in the air. Can he get 2 runs? Virat Kohli just wants 1. Taken easily by Kemo Paul, but can't be dismissed. 40 for 1. Oh, what a drive. Another gentle push. Will get a boundary.
Oopsie. Another one. Bottom man coming into play. The last one was sheer timing. This was brute power from Virat Kohli. Getting India past 50.
It's a supreme insult to a fast bowler being driven straight back past him. Looks like the ball went off the bat quicker than it came onto the bat. It came at about 126.7 kilometers.
Oh no, he can't. Could only make it very, very interesting for Rohit Sharma if he bowls at particular length. He can strike it really, really big.
Just a little bit of room outside the off stump. Clears his front foot. Look at the timing. Magnificent, absolutely magnificent off the front foot.
Sweet timing, little bit of a swivel. Rohit Sharma took a single of the last ball of the previous over to keep strike, and he's enjoying it.
Yes, if you're in very good form like he is in, you will certainly count the deliveries and take a single of the last ball to retain the strike, and then again follow it up with a Nataraja shot for a boundary. The one that Kapil Dev used to play so well. Now Rohit Sharma is
the rare edge from an elegant batsman. Oh, good commitment, but gets to the boundary. Karan Powell, field in the deep. Rohit Sharma probably is in a hurry to finish it off quickly. It's been hectic the last 5 overs with the flurry of boundaries. It makes batting look so simple. He hits sixes for fun, getting to 49 with that Rohit Sharma. Get another 50 in one-day internationals. 57th time he's got past 50. He's got a wonderful record with the white ball, and these are not easy conditions. He's a class player, making batting look very easy. 84 for 1. Just like that, excellent use of the feet, and it's gone many a mile, clearing the side screen as well.
Wonderful use of the feet. And again the straight bat coming in off the sweet spot.
He's played that shot well against the spinners. The 100 is up with that boundary. Just 2 runs required for India. Before this run is scored, Darren, right through all our lives we've always called the West Indies, the players called the West Indians. Now that you guys are called Windies, can every player be called the Windians? 1 run required. And that's an emphatic victory for India. They won by 10 wickets in this series. This time they win by 9 wickets to clinch this Paytm ODI series by 9 wickets and by 3-1 with that second game which was tied, and it's the captain there to see it off.
The 5th and final Paytm One-Day International. The Windies winning the toss, made the bad decision of batting first on a sticky surface. Just managed 104. Jadeja was the pick of the bowlers, and India cruising and winning at 3-1 in the end.
Well, there was promise, Jason, start of the series, but the finish hasn't been quite as you would have liked.
Yeah, not the finish we were looking for. You know, obviously we lacked consistency in the last couple of games. We just didn't bat well enough, and you know it cost us. And you know, still credit to the guys. I thought we showed an admirable performance coming up here in India against India in their backyard. You know, obviously some bright sparks in the competition as well. It's just a matter for us, to pick ourselves back up. You know, we've got to look at our weak areas, and we've got to attack them.
Well done, Jaddu, and it's been a good comeback for your second 4-wicket haul since you've come back in that Asia Cup.
Yeah, it is, and I'm enjoying my game at the moment. Whenever I come on the field, I'll just try and give my best. I'll just try and, whatever opportunity I get, I'll try and just take with both hands.
And finally, as winning captain, winning the series, Virat Kohli also gets the Paytm One-Day International Series trophy, beating West Indies.
Yep, comfortable winners in the last 2 games and eventually being the Paytm ODI series. We've still got 3 more games in the T20s, but a happy bunch.
प्रेशर सिचुएशन है, कूल दिमाग की सख्त जरूरत है।
कबड्डी 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 इतना जबरदस्त एक्शन कि लगे खुद ही खेल रहे हो। 1 सेकंड भी छोड़ना मना है। ये नहीं देखा तो क्या देखा?
यही है वीवो प्रो कबड्डी पावर्ड बाय थम्स अप चार्ज। हर शाम 7:30 बजे लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर।
इस लेवल के सामने इंडियन फुटबॉल में कुछ तो मिसिंग है यार।
इंडियन फुटबॉल में मिसिंग है हम जैसे फैनों का प्यार।
अब ना मत कर, थोड़ा तू हल्ला कर, ग्लोबल से लोकल, यूरोप से आजा खा।
एक दिन वर्ल्ड कप खेलने के लिए आज हमें फैन बनना पड़ेगा।
बनना पड़ेगा फैन, बनना पड़ेगा, बनना पड़ेगा फैन, बनना पड़ेगा, बनना पड़ेगा फैन।
नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड FC वर्सेस केरला ब्लास्टर्स FC 23 नवंबर शुक्रवार शाम 7 बजे स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क, नॉर्थ ईस्ट लाइव, हॉटस्टार और जियो टीवी पर।
The preparations are done to bring the World Cup home. The biggest spectacle of hockey is here.
Odisha Hockey World Cup 2018 starts 28th November. Live on Star Sports Select and Hotstar.
Bangladesh versus Windies. First test tomorrow at 8:45 a.m. Live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
Watch the Hero Indian Super League in Hindi in the all-new channel Star Sports 3. Apni football, apna channel.
Hero I-League. Shillong Lajong FC versus Minerva Punjab FC. 23rd November, Friday at 5 p.m. Live on the Star Sports Network, Hotstar and Jio TV.
That's taken! Oh, and up to Shaw. Gone. The West Indies have won ICC World T20 title.
ICC Women's World T20 Semi-Final 2 India versus England 23rd November Friday at 5:20 a.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
This broadcast is brought to you in association with Be Natural Juices and Beverages. This program is brought to you in association with Bajaj Electricals Limited.
Deepak Nivasuda versus Pavan Sharava. Two of them go head-to-head. Welcome on board. Jaipur Pink Panthers versus the Bengaluru Bulls. Match day 36. Match number 70 of the season. Jaipur Pink Panthers bottom of their zone. And the Bengaluru Bulls top of their zone. It is inter-zone challenge week. Night 3 here in Ahmedabad. We'll see the home side, the Fortune Giants, take on UP Yoda later this evening. But the Bulls, fresh off that tie last night against the Fortune Giants, can't start with a raid point there. Rohit Kumar is the raider that is brought down. First point of the evening goes to the Pink Panthers.
Excellent to see Sandeep Dhul straight away on the money. Remember, this is one of the ways they started last time around in that game against UP Yoda. Their defense was on the money. How difficult this challenge is against Pavan Saravat and company. I quite like the high line of defense. There you go. Doesn't matter. The right cover chasing Pavan Saravat, trying to effect a block, but Pavan Saravat is just too good. He's been one of the best.
A few newcomers to the sport there. I think even watching in the stands there, you get a touch point there, you get back across the midline, you carry a point for your team. So this is where the touch came in, just there, and Pavan Saravat just getting back across the midline as well. He took Sunil Sidgavali with him. Oh, not so good there for Deepak Nivasuda. He gets caught, which means the first tackle point for the Bulls.
I quite like Mahinder Singh's form this time around. If you look at his performances from that cover position, he's been so effective. Just wonderful to watch.
Here is the do-or-die phase, where a point is going to be handed out one way or the other.
This tells me that Rohit Kumar is put behind all his injury worries, because at the start of the tournament he was playing with a bit of a niggle. He wasn't in form, but excellent work yet again from that left corner. Not for the first time. Brilliant effort coming through from Sandeep Dhul. He's had a couple of points already. And we are just about 5 minutes into this contest, and 2 of those have been straight away against Rohit Kumar.
Yeah, targeting him possibly as a weak link, despite his experience. Another do-or-die raid comes around. So back-to-back do-or-die raids, that's how you do it. That's what he was doing the other night. Ajinkya picking up where he left off. That's his first raid point from his second raid.
Yeah, good point at that, because Mahinder did effect a good tackle the last time around against Deepak Nivasuda, remember? A lovely flying hand touch, just looks so good. Is Ajinkya. Pavan Saravat is the man. So what if Rohit Kumar goes to the bench? There's Pavan Saravat. Oh, he's done all right. I think the raider has done very, very well. He's picked up a bonus. He's also picked up a point on the way back. So that's a good 2-pointer. And just to give you a sense of perspective, Michael, when you look at the numbers strictly, I know Jaipur Pink Panthers picked up 19 tackle points in the last game against UP Yoda, but UP Yoda have tended to concede too many of those points. They haven't got the greatest of defenders. So 19 tackle points were picked up by Tamil Talevas, 18 tackle points were picked up by U Mumba. So it's UP Yoda, which isn't the greatest of raiding units, so I'm not too sure how you will read into that defensive performance of Jaipur Pink Panthers the last time around.
Now here's the main man for me. It may be too late in the season for the Jaipur Pink Panthers. They've only got 17 points, remember, from their 10 games. So tonight, at the very end of it, will be the halfway mark. We reckon you need to get up near 60, 65 points. Oh, what a hit from Kaushilin Adike. But it doesn't stop Ajinkya getting back with the raid points. He's picked up a couple here.
It's a strange little tackle from Kaushilin Adike. The reason I say that is he normally operates in that right-in position and normally works around that ankle hold from that position. I'm not too sure if he's best equipped for a dash is Kaushilin Adike. It's going to be Rohit who's going to come back to raid in such a situation. Good to see the captain taking initiative because he's been in decent form, is Rohit Kumar.
Not tonight, he's not. 4 raids, 0 raid points. Is he the man to send in for the do-or-die raid, or have they made the wrong choice? Remember, they haven't got too many other options left on the mat, so Rohit has to go in there, and same result actually. He's been caught again, and not for the first time tonight.
Interesting, because you had Pawan Sehrawat active on the mat, possibly because one line of thought could be you might just want to protect Pawan Sehrawat. He might want to stay put on the mat as long as possible.
Sehrawat, as you mentioned, Arcade, still on the mat. He's the key figure as far as the raiding department goes. Just 3 left on the mat now for the Bulls.
Because when you look at his record, he's one of those raiders in this Vivo PKL 6 who's capable of picking up quite a few points in a single raid. So you look at his average. There you go. He's been ushered off the mat this time around. The whistle's gone, which means the raider is out. Right, it's not a bad start for Jaipur Pink Panthers. They've come here with a plan and they are operating on that to perfection.
We highlighted the amazing defensive performance from the Pink Panthers last time round. 19 tackle points, even though it was against the UP Yoda. There is another sneaky little point, and it's Ajinkya right under the nose of the right corner, and that almost brings about the all-out. Let's have a little look at it again in slow-mo. Missed ankle hold, and Ajinkya safely back across the midline with that touch point, which goes onto his team's tally.
Number 66 out, 18.
Right, that's good to see. That's good to see. Obviously, there is a substitute who has come in because obviously they want a raider possibly to go and pick up a point and possibly revive players. No chance. Maybe he's got the bonus, but that's just about it. Yeah, that's what we said. The bonus for Bengaluru Bulls, but not too many would have predicted this script against Bengaluru Bulls for Jaipur Pink Panthers, effecting an all-out very, very early. 10 minutes into this contest, this is something. Jaipur Pink Panthers 11.
Yeah, good start. 11-5 up.
Now Pawan Sehrawat comes in. He makes it look so easy. He's got Sunil Sidgavli. They're smart in attacking those covers because what happens therefore, you will have to place in a very different cover, and therefore the corner cover combination gets a bit affected. So that's a good strategy to go in for the covers there.
Interzone Challenge Week in full flow here. Bonus is on. That's the black line. Have to get 1 foot over it, and the trailing foot up in the air. There was controversy all over the shop last night. RE, the bonus, will explain it as the night goes on if you're new to the sport. That's the end of Rohit Kumar, this time taken out by the raider.
Yeah, lovely effort. It takes a bit of time to warm up as Deepak Nivaz Hooda. We've seen that in a few games where he's picked up reasonably fair amount of points, but once he gets going, he's hard to stop. He's picked up a couple of points all right on the night.
Yeah, loose as a goose once he gets going, and Pawan Sehrawat is motoring along here as well this season. 4 raid points tonight from his 6 attempts. In again, can he get back across the midline? No, just short this time. So more defensive points into the kitty for the Pink Panthers.
I think Anup it was who went in with that ankle hold, who was playing in that left-in position. So decisive, yet you needed others to come in. You look at how quickly Mohit Chilla has come in. You also look at how quickly Sandeep Dhul has come in to support the captain.
As Kaushilin Adike comes in, we've not seen too much of him this evening. This is in fact his first raid of the night.
I think he's had a failed tackle when he went for a dash. Remember, the bonus is available. And that's exactly what he's attempted to do, and possibly he's done very, very well. And that could be a Tufani super raid. We'll wait for confirmation from the officials. Kashiling Adike, out of absolutely nowhere, has come in. He's appealing for the bonus. Besides, wow, this is a Tufani super raid. How about that, Kashiling Adike? Well done.
A little of the twiddle of the moustache to celebrate. Well done, Kashi. That's brought this game alive. A 5-point raid. Our first Tufani super raid of the evening.
Super tackle opportunity. Anup is flirting with that end line. Oh, he's gone. I think there was a problem. Well, it's interesting. It's not been called. Amit Kumar, I thought, was struggling. But he's running out of time. He's going through, do the job all right. He's picked up a point. Amit is the man who'll have to walk back.
Yeah, plenty going on in that raid. Again, Pavan able to roll his body around, kick his feet over the midline. And for every player that he touches, he gets a point for that. So just the 1 point on this occasion. That was the reaction on the bench.
Pavan Sehrawat.
Yeah, could just target Ajinkya here over on that right corner. In that left corner, sorry. And actually, polar opposite. Completely bluffs the defence. And takes out the right corner.
Yeah, Santhapana Selvam is the man who'll have to walk back to the bench. He came in and he's gone back. Well done, Pavan Sehrawat. 1 against 2. You always fancy the raider, more so if it is Pavan Sehrawat. Again, an opportunity to effect an all-out. Ajinkya Pawar is the man. He's having a close look at that left cover. Has he picked up a bonus underneath Kashiling Adike? Perhaps he has already. They wouldn't mind that one bit. Oh, he's done. No issues whatsoever. What a turnaround from Bengaluru Bulls.
He does pick up the bonus, but he was looking for a touch point as well to revive one of his teammates. So another all-out, our second of the evening, but this time it is the Bulls that inflict it on Jaipur. That's 1 apiece as far as all-outs go. It's 10 points for Bengaluru Bulls in the last 5, just 4 points for Jaipur to Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers relying heavily on that defence again with 6 tackle points, but the Raiders coming good for the Bengaluru Bulls. Deepak's taken one in the eye, but he's also taken 2 raid points as well, and look, he's taken Pavan as well, who was going in with that thigh hold. 2 good points then for Deepak Nivasudha.
And also good strategy employed by Anup Kumar, because if the lead had been much better, he would have normally come into raid just to calm things down. But since they needed points straight away, they sent in Deepak Nivasudha. So that's good to see. And straight away the defence doing the job.
Not again. History hasn't repeated itself in this match. Kashi caught this time by the defenders. Look at the emotion even on the fans' faces tonight. Anup dodging that one. And Sandeep Dul there to tidy things up as well. The crowd are excited, and rightly so. Bottom of Zone A, Jaipur Pink Panthers up against top of Zone B, Bengaluru Bulls. And it is actually the Pink Panthers that lead.
Hero ISL returns with FC Pune City versus Jamshedpur FC today at 7 p.m. Live on the Star Sports Network, Northeast Live, Hotstar and JioTV.
Saturday night, full fight. Pange ki night, puri left or right. Vatavaran mast, ami yenar fast. Saturday night, you Mumbai fight up. Saturday night, you Mumbai.
Hero Pro Kabaddi powered by Thumbs Up Charge में अब हर सैटरडे नाइट होगी यू मुंबा फाइट यू मुंबा वर्सेस दबंग दिल्ली इस शनिवार शाम 7:30 बजे लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर ICC Women's World T20 Semi-Final 1 Windies versus Australia 23rd November Friday at 1 a.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
This broadcast is brought to you in association with Be Natural Juices and Beverages.
Watch the Hero Indian Super League in Hindi on a new channel, Star Sport 3.
अपनी फुटबॉल का अपना चैनल।
Bangladesh versus Windies. First test tomorrow at 8:45 a.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar. Hero I-League. Shillong Lajong FC versus Minerva Punjab FC. 23rd November Friday at 5 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network, Hotstar and Jio TV.
यार उस लेवल पे जाने के लिए ना इंडियन फुटबॉल में कुछ बदलना पड़ेगा।
राइट मैन, कुछ बदलना पड़ेगा। पहले इंडियन फुटबॉल का फैन हमें बनना पड़ेगा।
एक दिन वर्ल्ड कप खेलने के लिए आज हमें फैन बनना पड़ेगा।
नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड एफसी वर्सेस केरला ब्लास्टर्स एफसी 23 नवंबर शुक्रवार शाम 7 बजे स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क, नॉर्थ ईस्ट लाइव, हॉटस्टार और जियो टीवी पर।
Subscribe to Star Sports on Sun Direct today to get the best of sports on basic pack through never seen before festive promotional offer. Call 7601012345. Watch FC Pune City versus Jamshedpur FC as the Hero ISL resumes today at 7 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network, Northeast Live, Hotstar and Jio TV.
अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो आज के मैचेस है ये दो।
Patna Pirates versus Tamil Thalaivas, and after that, Gujarat Fortune Giants versus U Mumbai today at 7:30 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
Ajinkya Pawar is the man who's coming in because they wanted to ensure that you've got still 4, because that makes it difficult for the Raider.
I think he's got to be aggressive here, has to go for it, remember, otherwise he's off the mat and the defence pick up a point. The ball's in red. Jaipur Pink Panthers and Ajinkya having to go for it, and he does! He comes back with points. He was the right man for the job. Just shrugs it off. Easy peasy Japanesey. 6 raid point of the night.
What's it about do-or-die raids and Jaipur Pink Panthers on the night? You've had 4 and they've been successful in all 4 of them. Ajinkya Pawar was brilliant. Now this is a do-or-die raid for Bengaluru Bulls. The pressure on the captain in Rohit Kumar,
who hasn't scored a single raid point tonight. Again, could be trouble here.
Remember, there is a bonus available. He's still going around that area. Oh, he's done all right this time. This is exactly what I wanted to see of Rohit Kumar.
3-3-3.
That's a Tufani super raid. Possibly from Rohit Kumar. We'll wait and watch for that official confirmation. He forced Mohit to come into action, and that has been the biggest plus. He gave the shoulder to Sandeep Dhul and the right cover, and he prompted Mohit Chiller to come in. What an outstanding performance from Rohit Kumar.
Yeah, he's taken out Deepak Nivasudha in the process as well. One of the key raiders for the Jaipur Pink Panthers. So what about this? Two Fani super raids on the night.
His direction was towards that midline, and therefore he can use all the momentum to barge ahead.
Also, Deepak Nivasudha letting go of that ankle hold which he had, and that was a crucial turning point as well, which allowed Rohit to come back with all 3 points. Pavan Charava just adds to the misery, just picks up a lone wolf, a single one. So 7 raid points for him this evening.
Yeah, I think there was possibly a self-out even in the event of not being a touch. He had looked a touch definitely to begin with, but the official almost pointed out that there could be a self-out as well. Nevertheless, just a solitary point. Oh, he's been ushered. He's been ushered. Oh, that's a big plus. The momentum shift is clear.
Need a carry home. Piggyback. Watch this. Low, hard around the waist. Takeaway delivery. Thank you very much, Sandeep. That's how you do it. One for the show reel.
Faisal Atruchali will be proud of that. Super tackle opportunity at the moment. Pavan Sehrawat in action. There is a change. Oh, no issues whatsoever. As he picked up another point, as he effected an all-out. Yes, 2 for the touch, 2 for the all-out. Bengaluru Bulls are marching ahead.
So with the all-out will come the all-in. But points galore here for Pavan. He's just hit yet another 2-point raid there to add to his tally. The bonus 2 points, of course, that come in for the all-out.
Yes, has he got a touch? Possibly he has. The question that you need to ask of Jaipur Pink Panthers, despite the point that they've picked up there, is do they have it in them to go consistently all the way for 40 minutes, match after match after match? Because they don't seemingly have the depth of the squad which a Bengaluru Bulls has, or possibly a U Mumba has.
That's exactly it for me, RK. It is that depth of squad. Oh, very impressive indeed. Keep up the good work. That's why the Bengaluru Bulls are top of their zone. Tonight they can extend that lead. It's the Patna Pirates that are nipping away at their heels, but they've played 3 games more. Deepak Nivasuda says it's not over yet. 12 minutes still to go and can still have an impact.
You could straight away sense that the captain wasn't too pleased, because Ashish Sangwan was the man who's gone out. Rohit Kumar wasn't too pleased with that. There you go. Have a look at Rohit Kumar's reaction, just looking to his right. Wasn't too happy that he hadn't retreated enough. But you don't have to worry. When you've got Pavan Sehrawat, doesn't matter what that raid is. It could be a do-or-die raid. Well, it was a do-or-die raid. But Pavan Sehrawat goes about doing his job and picked up an important point. That is Mohit Chilla, the right corner. Bonus is available, remember, for Rohit. Oh, this is well done. Absolutely outstanding from the right in. Ajinkya Pawar, who is the raider, who has done the job, just looked so decisive. Good to watch.
Yeah, 6 raid points this evening, and there's his first tackle point. Driving those legs back and taking Rohit Kumar with him. That gives Mohit Chilla food for thought. That's what he should be doing there in that position.
Do-or-die raid. They've done all right thus far in the do-or-die raid situations, but not this time. Ajinkya Pawar is the man who will have to go back to the bench. Remember, he is pretty much the only option that they've got in the do-or-die raid, and he is now going back to the bench. How much of an impact will it have over the course of the next few minutes? Both teams have lost their reviews, and a couple of more points for Pavan Sehrawat. Possibly running away with this contest now is Bengaluru Bulls and a Super 10. Another night of Kabaddi, another Super 10 for Pavan Sehrawat.
And their confirmation, it's his 6th of the season. Here's how it came about. That missed tackle first of all. The dash attempts that came in as well was also unsuccessful. Great athlete. A welcome addition this season to the Bengaluru Bulls. As Deepak Nivasuda comes in, he's on 7 raid points this evening.
Closing in on that 600 mark is Deepak Nivasuda. He's not going to get any more closer at the moment. He's been packed. He's been bundled out. More misery for Jaipur Pink Panthers. To think that Jaipur Pink Panthers started this game very well and possibly was leading at the stroke of half-time by a solitary point.
The Bulls look the better of the two sides. They've got Pavan, who's on form. He rolls away, 12th raid point of the night from his 16th raid. And I would say pretty much that's it. I don't see a way back for the Pink Panthers. There's 6.5 minutes to go, but he is firing. The fence are fluttering, and it looks as though the Bulls are charging their way and holding their way in Zone B. The Vivo top 3 are Pavan Sehrawat and Deepak Nivasuda there, just nibbling away at his heels. He's only got 7 raid points though. Pavan now 13 and 14 points go in the bank. The 2 extra ones as well. Watch what that does to the scoreboard. Oh, a big grunt from the Bull. It's 36-24.
Just made it look so very easy is Pavan Sehrawat yet again. Just such an exciting player to watch. Oh, he's done yet again. Oh, easy. Oh, he's been thrown away. I think, I'm sure the officials will have a word.
He's just discarded him here like a piece of trash. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. Wow. Look at that. Look at the strength. Pavan, 14 raid points on the night. Again, he's been the star. He's been ably supported by Kashiling. Adike's just short of the mark this time, or has he got over? Raider has been given out. He was just short of the mark.
Keen to look at that replay. He's having a bit of a smile there on his face. Possibly on the line or just on the line. On the line, yeah.
Yeah, on the line, simply won't do. It's got to break the line, those fingertips, and then he tried to kick the feet around. Mohit Chiller on top of him, and just ensuring that there was still a bit of fight here from the Jaipur Pink Panthers. The Jaipur Pink Panthers might run out of steam. We've seen it happen to the likes of UP Yodha, we've seen it happen to the likes of the Pink Panthers this evening. They just ran out of imagination. They're still fighting, but all that damage was done early on. A 5-point Tufani super raid for Kaushali Adake, who's in the action there as well, this time with some defensive blocking. Another defensive point for the Bulls takes them to 38. We also saw that Tufani super raid from Rohit Kumar, both of those turning points in the match, and of course Pavan Sharava, who has 14 raid points on the night. David Mosambai of Kenya comes in for his first raid of the evening. Good to see him off the bench. Always brings a little bit. Has he got enough? He's gone out here. Now, has he got back? Just short. He's got the bonus. There were plenty of officials on hand there. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. It will be interesting to see that replay, because the first time he tried to get across the midline, he came close, and that's when he was ushered off.
There's a Pavan Sharava comes away with his 15th raid point. Not many easier than that.
To be fair, Sandeep Dhul has had a good night. It was one of those rare errors from the left corner that also tells you how much of a struggle it has been for the defenders in the wake of some fine raiding performances from Bengaluru Bulls. He started the night all right with Sandeep Dhul. Deepak Nivas Hooda. Oh, he's done all right. He's done all right, is Deepak Nivas Hooda.
Number 4, number 77.
2-point raid for Deepak Nivas Hooda, so they go into the kitty. Takes him to 9. He's been the best performer for Jaipur again this evening. 6 raid points for Ajinkya Pawar. 9 now for Deepak Nivas Hooda for this raid. Yeah, does just get those fingertips across. Second time of asking. He's had 12 successful raids on the night. Make that 13. Comes away with 1 this time. It doesn't matter, he's just chipping away, and all he's doing is keeping the scoreboard ticking over. It's what he's done all season, it's what he continues to do here in Ahmedabad.
Deepak Nivas Hooda for Jaipur Pink Panthers. He's picked up another point. He's picked up another point. Sandeep went for it, and he's missed him completely, and that perhaps is a Super 10 for Deepak Hooda. 4th Super 10 in the last 5 games for Deepak Nivas Hooda. But it's the timing of those Super 10s. At what points in the game is he picking up those raid points that are very critical?
It's good for his individual performance, but ultimately he'd prefer it if the side were winning as well. Pavan is going to be on the winning side this evening,
as the contest was effectively over. So there you go again. He's just waiting, probably 2 more points. It's just unbelievable stuff from Pavan Saravat. It's 19 points on the night. That's ridiculously unbelievable.
It's almost more than Jaipur Pink Panthers has managed to get themselves. They've only finished deep. And a good night for the Bengaluru Bulls. 45 plays 32.
प्रेशर सिचुएशन है, कूल दिमाग की सख्त जरूरत है।
कबड्डी 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 धड़क धड़क झगड़ झगड़ कबड्डी ले पंगा। इतना जबरदस्त एक्शन कि लगे खुद ही खेल रहे हो। 1 सेकंड भी छोड़ना मना है। ये नहीं देखा तो क्या देखा?
यही है वीवो प्रो कबड्डी पावर्ड बाय थम्स अप चार्ज। हर शाम 7:30 बजे लाइव स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और हॉटस्टार पर।
Hero ISL returns with FC Pune City versus Jamshedpur FC today at 7 p.m. Live on the Star Sports Network, Northeast Live, Hotstar and GeoTV.
The preparations are done to bring the World Cup home. The biggest spectacle of hockey